Greetings, my fellow motorists of the zombie apocalypse. Rodamon here. Thank you for tuning in to State of Decay 2 New Haven, Episode 19, Hotwheels. Recap last stream. We have been on a bit of a push to try to become eligible to move into a large base. So what that requires is us to have a minimum population of 8, and then also 3,500 influence. So like, let's say we move into the lumber mill. You can see on the left side, 3,500 influence, population of 8. And then also I need to clear out the plague hearts that cover that specific base. So I'm going to be working towards that goal, but not before I upgrade my vehicle. Because we did, right at the end of the last stream, get the lovely auto shop built. And I haven't really used it yet. So in the auto shop, you can do batch toolkit crafting, which if I shrink my head down, as you can see, it's a little bit less expensive in bulk. Same with the advanced toolkits, which repair more. I still like the regular toolkits, however, because they are discounted and, like, let's say your vehicle's at 90%, an advanced toolkit will get it from 90 to 100, as will a normal toolkit, so it's sometimes hard to use advanced toolkits efficiently, I guess, as a result, because the game doesn't actually really tell you, like, oh, you know, your car is at like 48%. Like, it just is visual only for the most part, unless it's smoking or on fire or completely broken. If it's blown up, you can pretty much count that it is a big fat 0. So for me to get a medium upgrade kit is 10 building materials. Now, the only hesitation about doing a lot of upgrade kits is it does cost circuitry, which is relatively expensive and hard to source. So always loot circuitry when it is available, buy it off traders when it is available, and guard it as it is precious. We had also leveled up, what's his name, to plumber. So Davey here is now plumber, which means that not only are we going to be able to get our latrine up to latrine tier 2 for extra morale if we so choose, we can get our still up to still tier 2 to make luxury items. So those are some other base expansions that we could potentially consider if I had an abundance of building materials, which currently I do not. But we will be working on that. So the first thing I wanted to do is to get some building materials in order to get the vehicle upgrade. And then I think I will also consider, if I have excess resources, to upgrade other vehicles as well, because that's been a demand on YouTube. Now, I do have a personal preference of what I like to drive, but I'll listen to you all about, like, hey, we want to see a variety of vehicles. I'll do that. Just because you ask so nicely. Some of you don't ask nicely, but I'll pretend you did. So right now, what I'm looking for is things I can sell my neighbors for a little bit of influence. Because I am very low on, like, everything resource. And I guess I'll give the Prepper AK to Adelita. Oh, she had a pretty nice weapon already. Just so that when I'm away, if we do get sieged back here, these guys have reasonable firearms to be able to defend themselves, because they don't use ammo when they use these weapons. Okay, there is a juggernaut in the back of the base as well. Noted.
A friendly face.
Alright, so Milena, you get... Oh, wait. Oops. Adelita has both guns. And I'll give you a base tour in just a second. As soon as I find Adelita.
Hey, you, what's up?
So who had the handgun? It was Milena? Milena, get over here. Don't walk towards the juggernaut. Get over here.
You're still alive.
Alright, so the juggernaut is 67 meters that way. Noted. So you guys asked for a base tour. I will happily oblige. So right now, this is our latrines. Our 0 privacy latrines. Kind of pathetic. This is our hospital? No, trade depot, where we can call on traders with influence that I do not currently have. A bit of a scout tower. It's really just scaffolding, but you can stand up there and shoot. In this large warehouse, we have some bedding. So you've got 2 of these little sheltered beds. I might actually get rid of one and change what the shelter bed is to maybe hydroponics or something like that. But you guys can vote on that. This is the rucksack storage. And then in the little side garage, I've put the medical tent. I purposely put it in the inside, the infirmary inside, so that sick people are actually reasonably protected. And then we've got our little workshop and our auto shop. So that's the full base defense. And now I'm going to be heading to neighbors in order to do some trading.
Getting myself checked out might not be a bad idea.
I am hoping that some allied enclaves have building materials, because that would be wonderful. That would be most wonderful. So we'll check out the rocket jumpers. No, I'll go to the remaining soldiers first. They're probably only going to have guns because they're remaining soldiers, but that's just the way it is. Gia Shadow, thank you for the sub. Not only your first stream, but you sub too. Amarticus, thank you for the follow. Cheers. Oh man, I hear so many ferals on me as I was driving one-handed. How bad is it to be down to bed? Being down to bed just hurts your morale a little bit. So as long as you're making up the morale differences with bonuses, it's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Another thing is, if I... Who's growling? If I build hydroponics, I can consolidate my outposts to accommodate bedding or something like that.
Hey.
Hello, you. So you guys have, yeah, explosives. Cool. Whoa! Okay. That took me by surprise. Pappy, thank you for the gifted sub.
How you been?
So, what have you got to trade?
Sure.
All right, so I am up to 355 influence. It's not much. There might actually, Dewey's Hardware is likely going to have some building materials. So I'm going to head over there instead of continuing to trade and loot Dewey's. Because if I can get it for free, that would be great. Would I recommend Scrum books for low population? Yeah. For low pop bases, that would absolutely help. If your limiting factor is... labor, Scrum's going to help out a lot. And any other survivors that have labor bonuses. I'm asked pretty regularly, like, what is min-max? But the interesting thing about this game, and one of the reasons why it has so much replayability, is there is not really a min-max. It really entirely depends on the hero bonuses that you have, the enclaves that you ally. There's a lot of factors. You know, the base that you build in, the buildings that the base has. There's so many factors about what is min-maxed that there is not one perfect way to build. Now, there are some ways to be more efficient, like hydroponics tends to be more efficient than non-hydroponics. But yeah. Do you think there's much of a point in the Haven facility?
All right. This is
maybe. I kind of like sieges. And also, in my opinion, if you survive getting the Haven facility, you can probably survive any siege anyway, because the quest itself is, like, ridiculously difficult to do. That's actually true of, like, most of the Trumbull quests. The Trumbull quests themselves are pretty grueling. Helping Tressie and helping, what's her name? Izzy. Is, like, disgustingly difficult. In my opinion. Compared to most other quests, which are more reasonable. I guess helping the end, not that I'm going to spoil it, but the end of the helping the mechanics can be pretty difficult as well. Unless you go well-geared. How's Rattling? He had a real tough night last night. Oh, man. But he's okay. Another thing to keep an eye out for is I have got a light vehicle upgrade kit because I'm dumb and bought one thinking that this Miragra is a light vehicle, but it isn't. Are there buildings that are more likely to have computer skill books? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think there's really a loot pool like that. Dennis Keith, thank you for all the gifted subs. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't like that noise. Oh, and that's a feral.
Supplies have been delivered.
Let's see if I can piss off this feral.
Hey, listen, do you think you can send some help our way?
Come on, feral.
Oh, what have I gotten myself into this time?
Come on, dude.
Fry, right?
Come on, dude.
They hoping us to bait a trap?
Ah, I opened it at the wrong time. Just kidding. Go away. Come closer. Ha! Loser. What qualifies as light vehicle? The Roadster, like the Road RX, the Trail Beast, or rather the Jeep. The wiki has a pretty comprehensive list. Okay, now that I have those building materials, I guess what I'm going to do is have you vote. How to use the building materials. Car upgrade. Still level 2. Latrine level 2, or upgrade an outpost. Okay, I didn't type that up right. Upgrade an outpost. Have you vote on that for just 1 minute. Totally up to you. Building materials are kind of hard to come by, so I figured I might as well poll for it so that I'm not monopolizing it. I had originally thought of using it for the car upgrade, but if you guys think I should do something else, that is up to you. Currently, I only have one mission with the rocket jumper, so they want a plan to trap zombies. Okay, that sounds wrong. I'm going to see if I can't piss off this Juggernaut so that I don't have a Juggernaut lurking around the base, because I don't really feel comfortable with the Juggernaut, like, hanging out in my backyard. No, 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 no. Where are you going?
Fire in the hole!
Alright, looks like car upgrade is going to be a popular option. Cool. Next question is, what should the goal be? Dual quest scavenge, work on the base, or outpost, which would be basically get more building materials, clear infestations. Let me make sure there are infestations. I don't think there are, because I had just cleared them. And viewer suggestions, like Davy's stash.
Who can get pharmaceuticals without a prescription?
Oh,
Yeah, it's called drug dealing.
Not street drugs, like painkillers and sleep aids, stuff we could use. What do you think?
I should have an answer, but I just don't yet.
so Davy's quest is to get medicine for the group. That might be a good quest to pick up at some point. And here we go. Upgrade car. Hold up, hold up. Let me take everything out of the trunk first. There we go.
Check out what I just found.
Oh, yeah. Comes with some freebies. I should have, like, beat up the car a bit more. Because it gets free repair. There we go. We have a car with a larger trunk. It has all the nice, beautiful trimmings that we wanted out of a car, plus additional storage and tankier, and I think more fuel efficient as well. Comes with some pretty big benefits. So at the moment, I'm back down to 8 building materials, just like I was before. And I can do a latrine, a still, or an outpost. Actually, I could also do a workshop 3 or infirmary 3. So, what should I work towards? Outpost, latrine, still, workshop, or infirmary. Or I'll also hydroponics. Because I could get rid of one of these sheltered beds and replace it with hydroponics. Abitico, thank you for all the gifted subs as well. I'll cheers that. You guys are amazing today. So the benefits of this. The hydroponics would grow us food so that we weren't minus 6 days, or 6 food a day in the hole for food. So that could be really useful. The advantage of the latrine would be increased morale for everybody, considerably increased morale for everybody, so people stay happier. The increase still allows us to make luxury items like whiskey. The infirmary upgrade allows us to use medicine skill to provide bonuses, like added health or that kind of thing. And then the increased workshop allows us to make some additional munitions, like thermite grenades, and scoped crossbows and things like that. No, nothing that I would say we particularly need at the moment, but useful to have. Louis, thank you for the gifted subs as well. Looks like hydroponics seems to be the happy option here. So for me to do hydroponics, I would need to break down a bed, which is obviously going to hurt the community morale a little bit more. As you can see, our morale is already a little hurt. So I'm going to head back out and try to buy building materials for the hydroponics. And then also try to rummage up some drugs. Some medicine, because being this low on medicine is going to hurt our morale as well. So right next to Dewey's Hardware, a laundry place that's just going to have chemicals. I'm not really sure if I know where there might be a source of medicine. So Davy's... Oh, here's some building materials. Davy's quest to go to that drug dealer house might be actually very helpful. So I'm going to head over to this peeling blue shed for building materials, and then down to this dirty red tool shed for building materials as well, while sporting the new car. And also keeping a lookout for a light vehicle that I could potentially upgrade as well. So I'm going to go over this bridge heading west or east. I'll give you one more minute to vote on that, but whatever the poll might be, I know building materials are going to be the limiting factor, so. Oh, that was a bloater so close to the car. How am I alive? Oh, you know what? I just realized my poles are in the wrong spot. Boop, there, fixed it. Oh, this car is a pleasure to drive. So much more power. Unlimited power. Oops. Hey, Rec. Thank you for the resub. 4 months in a row. Yeah, I'm not going to be worried about looking for medicine until it becomes voted for me to scavenge instead. If you're new to the channel, you probably know that whatever ends up getting voted on is pretty much what I solely focus on, unless there's an emergency that arises. So, if it's a little bit out of the way, it's just I ignore it. Oh man, luxury items. Yeah, this new car is definitely nice to have. Where are you going? I'm over here. Oh, don't roar. What a jerk. Sometimes these
No dice.
public toilets will have meds in the first aid box. So I just came here because it was on the way, looking for meds in the first aid box. Or sometimes in the maintenance closet, they'll have chemicals.
We found worse, I suppose.
And yep, chemicals.
Damn it. That did it.
What's the coolest home that I found in any of the maps? I would say I really like the barricaded strip mall in Drucker County. That's probably my favorite. I don't know if it's the coolest, but it's just my personal favorite.
Zone isn't it.
That's great.
So here we go. First aid. And a kit. Yep, a ruck of meds.
Forget the old rules. You get bit, an apple won't do shit. You need a doctor. And your base needs a good clean infirmary.
What are you...
That priority one.
These zombies seem to have a tracking problem on me. They're like wandering around looking for me, but don't seem to be able to get to me. It's kind of funny. Alright, I missed one lootable. Ooh. That's a screamer pretty close. It's in the maintenance area. The bridge, the bridge base is pretty cool too.
Search
Yeah.
complete.
Well, I got the meds I needed. Do I use a camera mod? Nope. There is a zoom function in the game for some weapons that have scopes. So if the gun says scoped or sighted, it can zoom, and I believe the key is Z or Z to zoom. Okay, hydroponics, let's hide that pole. So, scavenge for building materials and build hydroponics. None of the weapons I have on me right now have built-in scopes, but I do have some scoped weapons back home. How's my bullets? 22, so I have a lot more bullets than anything else. I don't really need to stop there.
Plague territory is a bad place to hang out for too long.
Also, food is... I guess I am working towards hydroponics, but food is always something I'm going to need because we're in the hole.
This close.
The iffy on the handling is just I haven't get adjusted to its power yet. It's me, the driver, that is the problem, not the car. I'll get more accustomed to the difference. I also need to sleep this character. He's getting tired. And ALS Gamer, welcome. Always a pleasure to have you in chat. How are you doing? Hey, you like my new horde ornament? Witness me. Whoa, that's bad aim.
Still got Zeds to deal with. I gotta rest.
All right. Let's hope I have some building materials. Lovely coffee. A generator. Totally don't need that anymore, given that I have base-wide power. But they sell pretty good. Aww. Nothing like some... Nope, wasn't building materials. I was lied to.
Alright, strangers, let's meet up. We need to talk.
I'm gonna need more of those.
Survivor activity. The survivor activity is just a few houses north of me. I'm actually going to check it out. Because my inventory's full, I wouldn't even really be able to carry anything more than one extra rucksack. So, if I can sell stuff to this lady, it frees me up not having to drive all the way home. Yes, the upgraded Maragar, the Wichita, is very nice. No, don't you do it. Oh, I'm getting so tired. You can see my stamina tanking on the left. I have about half the stam bar that I used to. You want me to clear a plague heart?
Bye now.
No.
I'd have to drop something.
I'm
else.
about to drop dead tired, so gonna have to pass on that. Sorry. This little garage actually might have building materials. So I'll check on that. I can always come back to her and clear a plague heart.
No more Zeds in sight.
With her. I just don't want to use up any of my consumables or throwables or anything like that. Because if I'm going to be clearing a plague heart around a base, wasting it on side missions like this are kind of pointless. Off the top of my head, I don't know the cost of hydroponics. Do you guys know? Hey, and JB, thank you for the resub as well.
I can't carry that. I need a quick break.
Just had a little bit of oopsies. Killed you. Yeah, my inventory is pretty full at the moment. I'm heading to the last scavenge spot that I had designated.
This load is quite heavy.
So that would be... Nope, not there. Further. Actually, I should probably scout the cell tower over here. Just so that I have a better understanding of what's in this vicinity. I could probably just Google or wiki the cost of hydroponics. Oh, and you did it for me. 13 materials? Okay. I need more than what I currently have on me then. I have... No, maybe I have 13. Oh, we're having infestation spread for the first time since start of stream. And they're right next to me. Oh, and it's also a building material loot area, so yes, I will clear that out.
We can breathe. No more Zeds in sight.
Fertilizer, that might be good for when I get a hydroponics up. Actually, that's more for farm.
Loud. Gonna have
But weapon remains. My character here is about to be, like, sleepy. Completely asleep. I'm gonna burn... Well, actually, does this stack up to 3? It doesn't. No. I'm gonna burn this fuel kit just so I can open up some inventory space. I might even just dump some stuff, because I don't think I have any outposts nearby. No, I have no outposts anywhere near me. So let's figure this out. Drop. Drop. I can always come back for it, I suppose. Not going to.
I feel like a pack mule.
You are a pack mule, cadet. Put the heavier stuff away. Okay.
That just rang the dinner bell.
Is it a good idea to get power plant outposts or cell tower for perks? Power is much nicer in my opinion than cell towers. Cell towers just reduce your radio cooldowns, so unless you find yourself using radio cooldowns constantly, it's probably not going to be all that helpful for you. Hey, Ravens! Thanks for the resub. Welcome. That's nice. So that's the infested shed.
We have a screamer on the loose.
Okay, fuel depot. Bullet-riddled shed. More sheds, more sheds, more sheds.
Okay.
And we're done.
What to see here? Time to reload.
Ah, I didn't know I wasn't reloaded. Should have checked that. All right, well, that freed up one spot in my inventory, I guess. Oh, Cadet here is just going to fall asleep. He's going to be halfway to the infestation and just take a little nap, isn't he? Maxor, thank you for the sub as well. Did I max? Oh, yeah, I max shooting. I will have you vote on that in just a sec. As soon as I'm not surrounded. Zombie threat at home. Never mind, we're gonna vote later. Choo choo! Uh-oh. Let go.
Fire in the hole!
Got a little overconfident? Or just a little lead-footed?
There's one left.
Wow, that first Molotov killed no one. There we go. Second Molotov was the doozy.
No dice. Damn, too loud.
All right, building materials, come on. Third time's a charm? Yep, there it is. I should have enough to get a hydroponics when I get home. I want to drive home. I'll take this bridge. Can I go? Yeah, I can go this way. Hey, Zippy. Have a great stream. Well, thank you. Hopefully it will be good. Hopefully I won't get eaten by zombies and ripped in half by a juggernaut.
If plague hearts were part of God's plan, I'd like to have words with him.
I don't know what the timer is to get home, but I'm sure I'm going to be well within it unless I get another boomered. There it is. 7 minutes. Yeah, it's no problem to go. Kilometer. Hey, Krusty. You missed the car upgrade? There was not much to see. It was just like insta done. But yeah, car is upgraded, has more storage, has a higher speed, more acceleration, it's tougher. Better all around. I just have to get used to driving it. Going straight? Yep, going straight. One thing to know about me is my sense of direction in games is often pretty bad, so I have to consult the map a lot. I don't memorize roads very well. I didn't grow up playing, like, Grand Theft Auto. So my brain's bad at that. A micro-hippocampus, if you will.
We may be outnumbered, but we have to stay strong.
I wonder if that Juggernaut will join.
Nerd alert.
Did you just call me a nerd? Like, why? I don't understand that. Alright, so for as far as my shooting goes, I could do either assault or weapon handling. So, shooting skill. Assault or weapon handling. So for reference, assault is better for full automatic weapons. It reduces your recoil and allows you to kick while aiming. And then for weapon handling, it clears jammed firearms and improves the durability. So it lets you shoot without breaking things. Like the 22 caliber suppressed guns, that kind of thing. 2.5 minutes on the poll on that. And I'm going to mark that juggernaut down so that I can watch if it starts to come towards me.
Are they coming or not?
Oh, they're coming.
I'm spent.
If I wasn't about to rest this character, I would consider drinking coffee. That's what the item coffee is for. This stuff, it reduces your fatigue, so you don't have to rest as often. But given that I have 5 other healthy survivors, I'll just switch. And he should hit hero here. Yep.
I almost can't believe it.
He hit hero, so he gains effective sealants. It's the one that I really didn't want to have, which is max fuel storage, which is super lame. But, you know, maybe that gets him fired sometime in the future. That will be up to you. By fired, I mean exiled. So yeah, my fuel storage is probably 70. Oh, yay! Up from 55. That's so useful. And then whoever I switch to, I will give him the full automatic weapon. Looks like we'll go with assault. I'll call this a little early. Give the army guy the assault weapon. What am I going to do now? So we do have Davy's drug run quest and Rocket Jumper's quest of trapping zombies, and then also the survivor activity to clear a heart, which is probably not, like, awesome to do. But I don't really know who to switch to until if you guys want me to do a quest. So I'm going to destroy the sheltered bed. Bye, bed. And set up hydroponics. So it's 13 building materials, 2 circuitry, seeds. And once it's...
We've got goods to trade.
Ooh. A spare parts dealer. Oh, not bad, not bad. Spare parts dealers often have facility mods that are really useful. Probably going to have facility mod like the salvage furnace, which obviously I don't need because I already have one. But you know, whatevs. All right, I think you guys want me to do a quest. What quest to do? Davy's drug quest or help the rocket jumpers? I'm going to leave off the clear heart because I just don't want to clear the heart. It's not a quest I care for. And I'm going to switch to Davy
Something personal is
because I can take either quest, whatever you guys want, using Davy. So, cadet. Here's your shotgun. Go sleep. So in 20 minutes, hydroponics will be done. And That should help with our food considerably. I am going to take a quick jaunt over to the parts dealer just to see if they have anything worth buying. And I'll bring with me the portable generator. I will keep the bag of fertilizer. It's not the best item to put into hydroponics, but it's better than literally not having one. And that also reminds me, let's go melt down some additional weapons and the like. So I'll switch the facility mod there. The game does pretty much infinitely supply you with side quests, yes. You don't have to do them. Most of them are time sensitive except for the story ones. So it's kind of up to you whether you want to do them or not. The game doesn't force you, certainly. But there's always something to do. Which I actually kind of like, if you ask me. Asrune, thank you for the resub. So it looks like the drug quest is what you guys are going to vote on. So I'm going to head over to the Wandering Trader, check them out, and then head on to the restaurant for the drug stash. Hey, Tangier. Welcome. This car looks cool? It does, man. If I can find a light vehicle to upgrade, I'll get another cool car. I don't have a heavy upgrade kit.
Hi there.
Oh wow. I totally didn't see you. Hey, Tangier. Alright, that's enough gifted subs that I think I'll turn pink.
I'm looking to do some trading.
Sure, sounds good.
So she had a salvage furnace, exactly like I said she would. She also has computer and mechanics skill books and circuitry. Always, always, always buy circuitry. I cannot stress that enough. It's... maybe you get too much of it, but it's honestly that good. So computer and mechanics books, I don't think we need that. I think we already have people that knows computers and mechanics. Yes, we do. Okay, so I don't need the books.
Got anything useful you're looking to unload?
I could do the
Sure,
toolkits,
sounds
but
good.
now that we're making them ourselves, I don't really need to. So I'm going to save my influence and not buy anything else. I do look pretty in pink. Thank you. By my pretty floral bonnet, I shall entertain you. That antenna was a level 1. The level 2 is called a signal booster, and it looks like a microwave dish. The level 1 just looks like a rabbit ears. The network traders have the level 2s. So if I do happen to find a network trader that wanders in, or specifically Alexis Carter is her name, I will buy that from her in a heartbeat.
That plague heart can't be far away. I think I smell it.
Have me sing. You don't want me singing. Trust me. I am tone deaf. Oh no! Smush. Why don't I sell weapons? I could sell weapons. Weapons usually are more useful to break down into parts to keep your vehicle running. But if you're really needing the influence, you can sell weapons. I would kind of advise against it, though, unless you're an incredibly good driver or playing on an easier difficulty where your car doesn't get broken very much. Because on easier difficulties, you can, like, ram zombies and your car doesn't blow up. But on harder difficulties, your vehicle blows up, like, regularly. And if you sell all your weapons for money instead of smelting them down into parts, you end up in a situation where you have no more repair kits. And this game is insufferable if you have no vehicle. It's basically just like a suicide simulator with no car. It's real hard. 3 ferals, jumping you in the woods with no car?
It's clear, but
Yeah,
I can't really
that's a
secure
bad
this place
time.
with the plague heart so close by.
So that's just my 2 cents on that. Ooh, sounds like more. I hope those ferals don't follow me all the way over to the restaurant.
This is where T-Dog used to leave the drugs for me.
T-Dog? Are you sure this is legal?
I don't know. I mean, the restaurant had a few health code violations, but they always kept their license. I'll try to make this quick.
Wait, are you serious? Okay.
It's too serious. What are they talking about? Ah, yes, a charging handle on your car now. Yeah, as weird as it is that all things are salvageable to generic parts, it's just the way the game works. And honestly, it's better for it. Because there's a lot of items that you don't necessarily need, and instead of having to just sell everything constantly to buy parts, being able to scrap a backpack or scrap a pack of snacks into parts, as parts are sort of like a universal currency, is actually really nice. And sorry, Milena, I am not going to consult you about drugs coming into the community. We need medicine. Quit being so fussy.
This place is certainly empty.
It's Waffle Depot. Oh, yes. It's the knockoff Waffle House. They sell blue waffles only. Okay, I regret that comment. Don't Google that. Blue waffle.
Made my day.
I think this tax prep place had more drugs than the drugstore.
Where should I put this?
Yeah, where should I put this? Good question. I feel like the moment I get an expanded trunk, I just end up with like 10 times more things to loot.
Time to move on.
Cooking? Sorry, play example. Your second fiddle to a cooking book. Plague hearts do give an okay amount of influence, but for the risk and cost, it would only be worth clearing out plague hearts where I plan on settling permanently. Just my two cents on that. All right, so let's get home, finish this one, and you guys can vote on the next one. Whether I do the rocket jumper quest, I go scavenging for additional resources, probably for building materials so I can get the latrine or still or outpost or whatever up. Clear out infestations, which I don't think we currently have any, or viewer suggestions if you have any specific suggestions for me. I'm happy to take them. No, not over the guardrail. Stunt failed. I need a survivor with a food bonus? No, I could just do hydroponics. Oh, good. I get sent back straight into a swarm. So kind, so friendly. Thank you for tuning in to State of Decay 2 New Haven, which originally streamed live on Twitch, September 27th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhodomont.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. I keep the same schedule week to week, so it's very easy to schedule it into your calendar. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhodomont.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video to make it easy for you. If you haven't subscribed and you haven't liked the video and you'd like to do so, please do so now. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode, or an upcoming stream perhaps. Stay safe out there in the zombie apocalypse.